If you find yourself with a camera in your hand and want to learn how to use it, please subscribe to this channel, like the videos, comment below. Hey Photos family, today I'm going to give you a tour of a studio strobe. This is not in-depth for every strobe, but in generics it's going to give you the details of the power connections, the wire tether connections for strobes, the possibility of communication via light, whether it's infrared or whatever it is. These JTL are capable of that, and how to turn on the modeling lamp, and if it does communicate wirelessly, how do you turn that on? The power button obviously is important, although very basic, but I need that help sometimes. So let's dive into the details here and take a look at this Versalite from JTL. This is the Versalite 800. It is, I would guess, close to the JTL's strongest Versalite of its models that Versalite is made by, that JTL makes. It's obviously got more power behind it, but it's also an older model, so it's a bigger model, longer. The only JTLs I've seen are this style of body. Now let me turn this around here so that you can see the back end of it. The back end is specifically set up for power at the bottom, which I find handy. That way you're not trying to control something up here at the top of the control panel and having to push the power cable out of the way. Other models I've seen do have the power cable somewhere else on the back space, and JTL seems to have it down very well, as some other companies have figured it out. The power cable needs to be down and out of the way. Not all power cables, as most that I have, are a 90-degree turn from the connector to the cable. So the power cable, if it doesn't have that 90-degree turn, is going to come out and down here. Sometimes that's hard to deal with when you try and come directly to the control panel. The power button for JTLs are right over here. It's a little bit confused because that typically indicates a strobe, the lightning bolt. That's not per se the lightning bolt, it's just indicating power. The Versalite is designed in the US. I believe it's actually manufactured in Japan, although I have to research that. But the indicators up here, the light indicators, tell you how strong your strobe is when you dial it up or down. And the wider or the more bold your line is, the stronger your strobe is overall. So this one's turned up all the way. I don't actually think it has any more. It does have some more to turn up. Okay, so that is full power right there. And I had it down here, which seems like if we turn it all the way over here, I had it somewhere just less than 50% power. As you turn it up, this isn't an indicator from least to most power. This is just letting you know as you go this way, it's going to gain power. You will see indicated up here from light number 1 to, I believe, light number 8 or 10. It's probably 8. That this indicates how much power you're putting out to your strobe and how bright that strobe will be when it does fire off. So just an idea there. It has a little bit of ribs. If I'm quiet here, maybe you'll hear it. It's very quiet, but you'll hear as if there's some little attachment within the knob that's clicking past different settings. Although those are not hard stops, you can adjust it in between if you want. I don't know how safe. I mean, I don't really think it's going to be a problem. JTL is a very soundly designed and well put together light, so it's not like it's going to bypass the ground or anything, but I don't know how it might limit or reduce the lifetime of the strobe or the modeling lamp or fuse either. I do have a JTL 360, or sorry, E360 I believe, but the fuse went out on that and I haven't replaced it yet. So I can't show you the smaller model, and I'm using one of the smaller lights. I believe it's the 400 Versalite from JTL. So I'll get to showing y'all those in a little different time, but that gives you an idea of the power port. This is the specific tether connection that I was telling you about. If you want to use this light connected with your camera via a wire, then you're going to want to make sure your camera has that connection and the right connection to then plug into the 1/4 inch, or I believe it's 6.5 millimeter audio connection or power connection, so that when your camera goes off, it sends that signal out of your flash port right into your flash strobe, and then sets the strobe off at the same time as your shutter actuates. We will take another video and show you specifically how to set the JTL so that it can do wireless connectivity to your camera, how you turn the modeling lamp on, and all the other details. But very specifically, this is setting up the strobe, getting its power, adjusting the power, turning the power on so that when you're ready to see, it has a modeling lamp, a strobe for you when you take your photographs. There are other strobes on the market, as we've talked about in previous videos, and I would like to show those to you as well, but we'll have to take that time to do so in a different video. So thank you so much for watching, and give us a comment down below of what strobes you use, or how you've found that strobes benefit your shots, or maybe you don't even use strobes. I want to say 50% of the time I use ambient light, natural lighting, or strobes to add light. It's just kind of 50-50. I don't always take the time to set up lights, and so I use the light that is naturally occurring in the atmosphere where I'm shooting. If you are not yet a subscriber, we would love to have your subscription. And if this video has added value to your shooting and giving you ideas of how to improve your photography, we would love a thumbs up so that other people can see the videos and benefit from them as well. Thank you so much. God bless.